Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome back. My name is Ryan, aka Ryman, and this is Katawa Shoujo. The last time we left our hero, we were having tea time with a blind lady, and Hisao apparently decided to channel me, of all people, and say something really stupid. But let's get back to it and see how this unfolds. I feel like slapping myself for the faux pas. Looking at her face, though, she doesn't seem in the least bit put off by it. Alright, what did I do for her voice again? Oh wait, yes, something a little sophisticated, I think. My, there's no need to change your speech on my account. Okay, she's cool. She's cool with it. That being said, Miss Lily, you might have opened up the door for more jokes. Sure, sorry. I guess I'm really showing my newness here. An environment like this would be a big change, so I can't fault you for it. While the same can't be said for everyone, many have come to terms with their conditions. A category which would include her, it seems. All too ready to jump ship from this particular topic, I segue into another. You come... Hey baby, you come here often? Do you come here to drink tea often? It's a really nice place. I mean, it's a beautiful view. No! What have I done? Thinking on it, this might be her version of a place behind my school that I like to have at lunch. I come here fairly often during lunch times. My duties as class representative don't leave enough time for an official club. So a friend and I use this room for having tea. So you're another class representative. I'm really getting involved in the politics in this school, apparently. I'm sensing Game of Thrones. Class representative, huh? Compared to Shizune, her mannerisms seem to be almost completely opposite. While Shizune is blunt and fiercely driven, Lily seems relaxed and calm, almost aloof. Sal, like, fucking smile or something over here, man. You're making me look cheery. Come to think of it, she might be useful for a less biased view of the school's clubs. So what kinds of clubs are there to join? The more popular ones are the track and field club, which uses the field near the school during lunch times. The baseball club, and the book club in a room near the library. There are also numerous small ones too, though, such as art and music clubs. At a time when I'm just wanting to get on my feet, rushing into a club right away seems slightly unappealing. I wonder if this school shares the same rules as my old one. Is it compulsory to join a club? It isn't, though it is encouraged. Off the hook, we're not joining nothing. Oh, good. That's a relief. I've really let down my guard around this girl to let such a thing slip out. The fact seems to slightly amuse her. Not wanting my tea to get cold, I finally start drinking it as Lily does the same. Tick, 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 tick. As I look over to the window over her shoulder, I notice the light coming into the room has a distinctly orange tint. Even here, time doesn't stand still. Huh. The time's gone quickly. Sorry? Oh, right, she's blind! Of course she can't see the sun setting. What I meant was, it's already tomorrow. We should probably get to class. No, Ryan. I can already hear some of my friends screaming at me, Ryan, no! It just looks like the sun's starting to set. It seems to come as a surprise for her. I guess she must have lost track of the time. Sorry, Hisao. I didn't mean to keep you from the library for so long.
I quickly move to allay her concern. No, it's okay. The library's still open, isn't it? She pauses and takes a moment to think on it. It's probably something I should have asked Shizune when I had the chance, but Lily seems likely to know in any case.
True, it's open until 6:30 during weekdays.
What about weekends? A quick glance at my watch confirms I have well enough time to get there. I might get going in that case. It's been nice talking with you, Lily. She smiles and gives a deep nod, her hands still neatly folded on the table in front of her.
It was my pleasure. Oh, come to think of it, shall I show you?
The day a blind lady shows me around. Sorry.
Shall I show you to where the library is?
I couldn't possibly ask for more help. I think my joke meter has already overflown. I should be able to find it alright. Well, unless my navigation skills fail me. They will! Which they seem to have a habit of doing.
It's alright. I was going to be talking to the librarian there in any case. I could introduce you.
This gets better and better. It's pretty hard to deny her offer. If you're sure, then that'd be great. Thanks. As she stands up to follow me, she takes hold of a straight, retractable cane that has slipped in the handle of her bag on the floor. Compared to the cane the boy in my class had, Lily's looks much thinner and longer. His must be for support, whereas Lily's is for navigation. Together we leave the peaceful room and empty the empty hallway on the way to the library. Side by side, my pace carefully slow to match hers, we slowly walk through the hallway. It doesn't take long for us to arrive at the door of the warm-looking room, apparently situated in the center of the center of the floor rather than either wing. Ladies first. She gives an appreciative smile at the gesture, taking the lead as we file in. Sorry, just taking in the scenery here, folks. To the left is a wooden library counter, with the library proper being on the right. It easily dwarfs my old school's library, with the distinct smell of old books giving the place of a almost old world air. There don't seem to be a lot of students here. Considering the time, it isn't a big surprise. Everyone's probably either in the school grounds or the dorms.
Yuko, are you there?
Probably butchering that name too, folks. I apologize. She says it to thin air since the librarian doesn't seem to be present, and of course Lily can't see this. What's unexpected is that it draws a reaction. Whoa! Earthquake? Something from under the counter thuds against it, followed by a quiet wail. The origin, apparently the librarian, quickly crawls out and bounces up to an extremely rich attention. The Oh God, what should I do for you? I'm trying to get a feel for something here. Fuck.
Hi, Lily. How can I help you?
I don't know. That's what I'm going with. Shut up. Her voice is strained in a failing attempt to sound casual as she's rubbing the back of her head.
Good afternoon. What happened just now? I heard a strange sound. It's nothing. I just hit my head.
See, I
dropped an eraser under my desk, and while I was looking for it, a pencil dropped, and then I was looking for both of them, and you came and surprised me.
Are you alright? I'm sorry, I couldn't know.
It's okay. Sorry for making you worried.
This is nothing. I've had worse happen to me.
She's quick to reverse Lily's apologies, almost frantically trying to push aside the possibility that she could have been in any way inconvenienced by bashing her head on the counter.
Yes, worse things have happened.
The girl fidgets with her fingers as Lily doesn't seem to drop her concerned expression. Really? 'Cause she's smiling. And then she shuffles some papers around the counter for no reason. A little shorter than Lily, replete with glasses, freckles, and a very troubled look. She seems to fit a librarian perfectly.
Lily, did you get my message?
Message? Oh, the 2 important books that arrived?
Right. They finally came. I can't believe it took so long, but...
It missed her celebrations, partially for managing to change the topic, I'm sure. She notices me from the corner of her eye and freezes on the spot when she does.
Oh, no! I'm sorry for not noticing you before. Did you need to check out a book or return one? I'm sorry.
The way she can so quickly shift between moods is a little unsettling.
He's with me, Yuko. This is Hisao, a new student. Hisao, this is Yuko, the school librarian.
Pleased to meet you.
Hisao, right. Hisao, pleased to meet you too, Hisao.
Are you trying to imprint my name in your memory? For a second, she visibly attempts to engrave... She engraved the name on her mind so she won't forget. Man, I do that all the time, and I still forget people's names. I'm terrible with names. I had a friend in college who... He was my friend and everything, but I didn't fully memorize his name until like 3 or 4 weeks. It was really awkward.
Yuko often arranges the important foreign books in Braille for me. Would you like to tell Hisao something about the library?
Is it full of books? Lily's innocent suggestion is met with an expression of abject terror.
Please, Lily, I can't. I don't know what he could be interested in. This is too much responsibility.
So, look, Miss Yuko, I'm gonna make this very easy for you. Do you have anything from Max Brooks? If you don't, do you have anything from Stephen King? If you don't, do you have anything from Brian Keene? If you don't know any of those 3 names, ladies and gentlemen, pause this and go look them up and read a book. They're actually very good authors. I know you know Stephen King, okay? That one's a dead giveaway. But go look up Brian Keene especially. He's a very good horror writer. Anyway. How's it any responsibility at all? Well, I don't get. But her objection is so sincere, I don't doubt for a second that she would rather disembowel herself on the spot than tell me where the light novels are. That's metal.
But...
So, there's a lot of books in Braille here. Way to change topics, man. Yeah, I attempt to save the day by asking the first thing that pops into my head. It seems to work, at least partially, as Yuko seems to not exactly relax, but at least look slightly less tense.
Well, I think about 1/3 or 1/4 of Yamaku's library is either Braille or audio.
Makes sense, given all the blind students that'd be here. If it's only that, how come this library is so big in the first place?
Well, we get a lot of new books regularly because the library is adequately endowed. That's probably why. They spent more on new books than on my salary, and then I have to organize and shelve all of them. Oh no. It's so troublesome and they weigh so much. I wish I could quit this job. What am I doing?
A very awkward silence follows this revelation of too much information. I'll go check the aisles then, if you don't mind. It's probably best for all of us if she doesn't keep talking to me. Very well. Recollect yourself, Ryan, and proceed.
Very well. Meanwhile, Yuko, I would have those books if it's all right with you.
Ah, hair in my eye. Why? Why, universe? Why have you betrayed me? And I'm okay. My first impression was right. The library is surprisingly big. Ambling down the narrow aisles, I studied the spines of the books in random order, occasionally sliding one or two out to read the blurb, taking it with me if it looks good. In a few moments, I have a respectable stack of books in my arms. I guess I'll never be stuck for choice in here. The normality of the library sinks in. Sure, there are large print and braille books scattered throughout, but it is what it is. A library. I don't know what I expected. It's as if the calm mood from the room I had tea with Lily and snuck in with us here, unless it was here to begin with. Something about that puts me at ease, just like before. I reach the end of the aisle and find a collection of desks, set up for study or personal reading. Going a little further, though, I discover a nice quiet corner at the back. While the rest of the library has the odd student sitting at a desk either reading or stealthily sleeping, the back is pretty much deserted. I glance around. As I glance around, I see someone who I recognize sitting on one of the several beanbags. Oh. Well, hello, long dark-haired girl. It's the dark-haired girl from my class, the one who snuck out of the classroom earlier. She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face, which makes her look like she's really into it. From the way she was acting today, I had her pegged as more of a delinquent than a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious disappearance from the class raises all sorts of whys in my head. Intrigue floats slowly but surely towards the surface, and before I know it, I'm walking towards the mysterious long-haired girl. I guess there's no harm in introducing myself, as I would anyone else. She's a classmate, after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and lay my books beside it. Whoa! The girl starts, looking scarily up at me from underneath her fringe. This is the first time I've seen her this close. Underneath her long, dense bangs, I can see that part of her face. He's at least third, if not half, is pretty badly scarred. My eyes are immediately drawn to the scars, subconsciously peeking past her hair until they meet her own eyes. For a second, I am shocked and divert my eyes to the books in her hand before I realize that looking away probably only makes it worse. It takes too many seconds to collect myself and remember what I walked up to her for. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you, or hi, I'm new here, Hisanaki, we're in the same class. I've actually been in a few situations like this. I mean, I'm a big guy, and I somehow, despite that, keep sneaking up and scaring people. So I'm kind of used to already having to first apologizing for scaring people. I'm probably just going to apologize for scaring the ever-living daylights out of her. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. The purple-haired girl. What do I do for you? You know what? I'm just going to do a standard one until I know her, because that's definitely one of the girls that you can apparently have a story with or something. Yeah. So it's okay. The girl certainly doesn't look like it's okay, but I let it slide. So, do you mind if I sit here? She seems to be very uncertain whether it's okay or not for me to sit, but finally she nods. Just a little. Oh, okay. Okay, you know what? I'm getting the shy feel, so I'm gonna try something like that. Oh, okay. Shut up, that's what you're getting for the time being. I take the seat next to her, and she hides herself behind her book. Life of Pi. Never heard of it. You never even saw the movie? It had a CGI tiger and everything, man. You should go see it. You shouldn't really go see it, though. It's not that interesting. So, sorry again for startling you. I'm Hisao. She looks up from her book, stalling a little before replying. No. We are in the same class. Her speech is stilted and so quiet that it is barely audible even in the still library. Somehow I think my delinquent impression of her was wrong. Hanako. I'm Hanako. Okay. I resist the urge to say, that's a nice name, just to have something to say, but really, it's the only thing I can think of. Keep it in your head. Don't. Just... Yeah, I feel like an idiot. Everyone here must be used to being different to each other, and here I am being all bothered and fussed about that kind of thing. Don't let me interrupt your reading. I'll just check these books if you don't mind. She nods a little and sighs a little sigh of relief. So I try to read the covers of the introductions of the books I picked up, and she buries her face in her book. Uncomfortable silence consumes us. Oh, this feels too real. My eyes still wander to her direction, and I sneak peeks at her flowing hair and the scars it's hiding. After a while, I realize that she's doing the same and only pretending to be immersed in Life of Pi. Her gaze is not inquisitive at all, though. It darts around like a scared rabbit. When our gazes finally meet, the chain reaction is unstoppable. Whoa! Jeez, girl, what? She stands up forcefully from the beanbag and takes a deep breath. What has happened? I'm gonna go do something. What? Wait, no. Where did you go? What just happened? Someone explain this to me. Without warning, Hanako takes off and runs. She ran? She fucking ran from me? That's rude. Oh, the thing is, I shouldn't be laughing. This is too real for me. Oh, this is a cruel reminder of life. Like, hi, I'm Ryan, how are you? It's like, I gotta go. They just run. Woo! Her hair-like takeoff catches me so off guard that I don't manage to go after her until she has a good head start. Dude, if you're as shocked as I am right now, then she's already out of the fucking building. By the time I reach the counter, she is nowhere to be seen. Lily and Yuko are happily chatting away. Knowing that I won't be able to catch Hanako myself, I approach the girls. Hey, did you, notice a girl run past here? Maybe. What did she look like? Long, dark hair, kinda shy. She had, well, some scars on her face.
You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you?
Yeah, that's her. I saw her reading, and then I tried talking to her, but I think I scared her off or something.
Oh dear. Yuko, would you...
Yoko. No.
Yuko, would you excuse me? I better try and find her. I'm killing myself with this game.
Sure. I'll just hold on to these until you come back.
What's going on?
I'm sorry, but I'll have to explain it to you some other time.
Right, I'll see you later then. Lily hastily grabs her cane and hurries out of the library, leaving me alone with Yuko. I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Did I do something wrong?
What did you do?
Nothing. At least I think I did nothing. I was looking for some books and then she cut this fit and ran off. The most offending thing I can think of is that I might have looked at her general direction a few times. Oh.
Well, she is a very timid girl. You have to be very careful around her. She can be very jumpy, I think, and she's not accustomed to talking with other people.
Apparently, I'm not either. Isn't that a bit strange?
I wonder. It's just how she is, I think.
Yuko doesn't sound all that convincing. Then again, maybe it was just the norm around here. Everyone has their own problems, or else they wouldn't be here. But how should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act overly casual only makes me feel phony. Like I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room? Yuko fidgets, looking like she wants to say something to that, but resists it.
I think it's an elephant only if you feel that way.
I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. It makes me smile, and she blushes heavily.
Nani? Did that sound stupid?
No. It sounded really wise. I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. Neither of us had anything to add, so Yuko fills the silence by shuffling some papers around. People who have papers on their desks really like to do that.
Did you find any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing. But I have to do it. I hope that's not too inconvenient for you.
Oh, yeah, I want some books, but I left them over there because... I'll just go get them. Almost at the Yuko voice. Pulled it back, saved it. I fetched my stack of books from beside the beanbags where Hanako and I were sitting and returned to the counter.
Wow, you read a lot, don't you?
What's that supposed to mean? I surprised myself with that too, honestly. At least when I was really thinking about it. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kind of started reading books to fill that time. I couldn't do much else.
I see.
But she doesn't say anything else, and just checks out my books for me. I guess this is what they call tact. Holding the library books with one arm, I trawl in my pocket for the key to the door. A sudden sound from behind startles me, making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying or the key that I've almost managed to get into the lock. "Who is it?" says the mystery man. "It's Kenji!" I turn around to see who is talking to me. It's Kenji! He seems to be in a friendly mood, although the light glinting off his glasses in the dark gives a sinister look. It's just me. This makes him pause and lick his lips nervously.
Who is me? I don't know anyone called me. Are you some new guy again?
His voice is suddenly strained and quick. Yes, but we've met before. Yesterday.
I don't think so. I would have remembered someone who I met only yesterday. When was that? What day is it today?
I try to ignore him. Is he joking or what?
Prove that we've met before.
You live across the hall. You're Kenji.
Rabakana!
What the fuck is this? Kenji jumps back, his eyes fill with an uncomprehending fear.
How do you know my name? Damn. This can only mean one of two things. Either we have met, and you're telling the truth, and I just can't remember it, or you're a spy?
He pauses.
A psychic spy.
His eyes dart around me, trying to peek into my room, although it's hard to believe he could see anything through those thick glasses. His mood swung from friendly to manic in less than a minute. I'm not psychic.
How do I know that? I'm not a mind reader.
Kenji points a finger in my face damningly.
Unlike you!
Stop that, man. We met yesterday. What's wrong with you? I live in this room.
Lies! If you think you can pass as Hisao because I'm legally blind, you are sorely mistaken. You don't even look like him. I mean, the resemblance is real slim. Maybe at a distance, but who do you think you're kidding?
I want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him. Exasperated, I rub my eyes and let out a heavy sigh.
Stay there.
Kenji comes closer, one step at a time. I stay still, lest he assault me physically, although I doubt he could do much damage even if he did.
Oh, wait, I see it now. Damn, it really is you.
Sighing again, and then once again for good measure, I step backwards just in case.
What's up, man? You don't look too good. Something wrong?
I don't know. I just had something stupid at me before. A few stupid things, actually. Even if you discount this one. I can't get a proper touch on other people here. I have no idea if it's because of me or because of them. I don't know why I'm telling this to Kenji. It's not like we've had any contact either.
That's rough, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry about calling you a psychic spy and all, but you can never be too careful. It's the hard reality we live in.
I'm slowly starting to think that Kenji isn't necessarily living in the same reality as the rest of us.
You see? This is how it is, this world. There's no justice, you see. Even when I lose, I win, because I don't lose the lesson.
What is he talking about? What does that even mean?
It doesn't matter.
He dismisses it flatly with a wave of his hand.
So what happened? Why the long face? Do you have a long face?
It's nothing. I scared some girl off accidentally. Literally, too. She actually ran away from me. Oh, man. It was my fault, really. I think. I'm not really used to all this yet.
A girl? A cute one?
Cute? That's a hard question. She has a nice body and really beautiful hair.
But the face...
I guess it could go either way. Sorry for the awkward silence here, folks. I'm actually trying to figure this out. You know, I'm not really a catch either. Oy. But, Huh. Fuck it. Why not? Yeah, sure. Yeah, Cute, I guess.
I knew it! There are a lot of cute girls here. A strangely disproportionate amount. I believe this is one of the dark secrets of this school. I tried to warn you, man, but did you listen?
No, you didn't. I don't recall this conversation at all, actually. I know it's been a while since I played, but I don't remember any such warning. Dark secrets?
Yes, dark secrets. Extremely dark. Like a black hole. Have you noticed that the number of girls in the school is slightly but significantly higher than the number of boys? It's like 60-40.
He turns his head to the left and stares off into the distance at nothing. He's staring at the wall.
Why is it like this? I mean, to the untrained eye, it doesn't appear to be that bad. But that's a full 20%. You make me sick! One would think that a school with such a huge pool of women would be a man's dream, but no! What I am about to tell you could blow your mind. Are you ready?
No. I don't know where this is going, but I think I won't be missing much by cutting out now. No, I am not ready. I only get as far as turning the doorknob before Kenji starts talking again, showing that he doesn't really care if my mind is blown or not. What is this sinister music?
I believe that this school is a battleground. The site of a feminist infiltration.
Kenji, you've probably become one of my most favorite people on this planet. I don't know you really. I've never, we never interacted, but don't ever change. That's the only advice I'm going to give you in this life.
This disparity in the number of men to women is a clear sign of how far they have come. In this case, this Cold War turns hot. They will have the superiority in numbers. What Cold War? Just another skirmish in the eternal war against the forces of the feminists. They're everywhere. In Japan, women outnumber men. It's not a 60-40 split, but it's only a matter of time, man. Even in America, women are the majority by a hair. They're building up their numbers. In the past, the building of a military has always been the clear sign of imminent war. Japan is just the first step. Our economy is badass, and the country itself is small and isolated, yet a huge part of the Pacific in terms of political value. The perfect target. They are so cunning, as expected of women. Soon the day will come when...
Kenji's voice trails off ominously.
That is why you can't trust them. They will string you along and then kill you, just as they've killed me. You will end up just like me.
You were killed? You got better, obviously. Are you like the Phoenix? Are you part of the Rhyman Brigade? Oh, hell no. I can't sound my man. It's like, oh, hell no.
Hey, what the hell does that mean?
You said it, not me. It's the best I can think of.
So, you're not supposed to say something like that? Damn, so rude. Where was I? Oh yeah, the vast feminist conspiracy.
Stop it. Stop, please, man. I've lost you way back there somewhere. Somewhere around feminist infiltration.
Too hard to follow? It's cool. I have some graphs and stuff in my room, and puppets. Do you like puppets? I like puppets. Is how you want to see my puppets? No puppets! You don't like puppets? Okay. Graphs are still cool, though. Right?
He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hands in an animated way as he continues to rant on. This is too strange! I had him pegged as a relatively normal, but it's clear that I was wrong.
Something on your mind, dude?
Just thinking what it's like to be the last sane man in an insane world. Kenji frowns, looking deeply upset.
You mean that's you? That can't be, because I'm the last sane man in an insane world.
That sounds like the name of a Vincent Price movie.
That is my dream. You can't just steal a man's dream. What the hell? That can't be two last sane men. It would invalidate the whole last part. And that part is kind of important. Wait.
No, not gonna fight him on this.
There can be only one! Like in that foreign movie where there could be only one. And in the end, there was only one dude left. Because that was the point.
Until you get to the sequels. Because, I guess they're aliens. But then there was that Chinese guy in the cave. And then there was that television series. There's that. I've never seen anyone talk so heatedly and defensively about absolutely nothing before. I have!
Anyway, if you wait here, I can go get my graphs. I also have a list of other dark and complex conspiracies that this school holds, as tangled as... Quick! Finish my analogy for me, be a pal.
I'm going to go to bed now. It's extremely late.
That doesn't sound like an analogy, but whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracy to them. Denial is a terrible thing. Later.
I think I just puked from that moment. Oh, man. He claps me on the back and then vanishes into his room so quickly and quietly, it's like he didn't even open the door, but instead walked right through it like a ghost. I don't know if I can fully digest what just happened, so I give up and just go to my room, kicking off my shoes before falling face first into the bed. It takes me some time to relax and get up so I can get started on homework. It's because the sheets are cool and comforting against my cheeks, and it feels good just laying there with my eyes closed. This school is like some kind of bizarre adventure, and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain, and each person is stranger than the last. I just can't seem to fit in. What irony. One would think that fitting in a place that's made for people who are unfit anywhere would be easy. Maybe I'm trying too hard. Although I say that, it doesn't help take the edge off, and the words are left echoing off my empty walls. I guess it's not as bad as I expected, though. Well, yeah, this place really is more of a school and less of a hospital pretending that it's a school than I thought it would be. If nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. I open one eye, and seeing the school books and bottles of pills arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all. Ooh. Okay, you know what? Looking at my timer here, wow, it's going on like 45 minutes almost, folks. I'm going to take this as a golden opportunity to cut it here, and I will see you guys next time. I don't know when that will be. I've got, work all throughout this week, so it will be what it will be. Saved and quit. See you guys.